Hey everybody, it's Ashley and Jerome here from Atmosphere Collectibles, and we have a quick little unboxing video of new releases and a few restocks in here.
This will probably be really short.
Yeah. We do have another shipment coming tomorrow, but
which will be a bigger video.
And we also got
some used.
We bought a lot of used again, so we got to get some more used priced up. But we just thought we would go ahead and get this one up so it's not late. So let's start off with, we have the Sex Pistols, a new 20-track 2LP retrospective, the original recordings. So this has basically all the hits, you know,
the singles,
Anarchy in the UK, Pretty Vacant, God Save the Queen, and Holiday in the Sun. And then it's also got, you know, others.
Covers and B-sides and quite a bit off Nevermind the Bullocks, and it's pretty much what you would need.
Yeah.
For the Sex Pistols.
Absolutely.
20-track LP, 2LP.
Anyway, so we got that in.
We have Green Day Dookie.
Back in stock.
Yes.
So we have a new limited anniversary edition on colored vinyl of the Pennywise album Full Circle. And it is silver with black splatter vinyl. It originally came out in 1997. And Pennywise is just good punk rock.
So, we got a lot of people waiting on Diamond Star Halos. It's a new Def Leppard, and it is first studio album in 7 years. And this is limited edition clear vinyl. So,
yeah. One of our friends was telling us that, like, they said they weren't even, like, intending on doing an album, and then they, like, it just sort of, like, manifested, I guess.
I've heard a lot of
sort of wrote itself, yeah.
Things, so.
Yeah. Okay, so this is a reissue that I ordered really heavy on, and so far I've been really allocated on how many I've gotten. So hopefully I'll get more, but currently I only have a couple. And it is the Craft Recordings reissue of Taking Back Sunday's debut album, Tell All Your Friends. It's the 20th anniversary edition. And so this one, it comes with an extra 10-inch. And I've never seen it in a gatefold quite like this, because the gate is at 10 inches across. So the little...
A lot of the older pressings of that record are getting out of just pricey.
Even the reissues, like, it's been reissued many times, and like we recently had a different version of it that didn't come with the 10-inch, and it was a little pricier. And so this one, but it's a Craft Recordings. They do a great job. You know, it's got the 10-inch has 4 previously unreleased demos. And it's in this unusual cover that's like 10 inches across.
Which isn't the best for shrink wrapping, but it is cool packaging.
Yeah, the packaging is pretty cool. But again, I think because it was shrink wrapped together, it's inevitable going to have like a little bend here at the corner. I mean, it's probably going to be really hard to find it without that bend. But either way, I know these will go fast. So if you need that album, let me know quick.
So this is the best of 1992 to 2002. It's the Cranberries Stars, the best of. And it's Cranberries. And this is like a greatest hits, which a lot of people on Record Store Day were saying, I wish they would have done a greatest hits, which I thought that was a cool version of the one they did. But this is this has everything you would want on it. It has Linger, Zombie, Free to Decide, just everything you could think of. Promises, double album.
I believe it is black vinyl. I think a couple years ago, they did that as a Record Store Day in the UK, and it might have been on like a clear or colored vinyl. And so this is a reissue, first time available, like for us to get in. So
they're a band that definitely could have a double album of greatest hits.
For
you
sure.
can pretty much put the first 2 records.
Yeah. Okay, so we've got the next in line of the Blue Note Classic Vinyl Series, and it is Brother Jack McDuff, Moon Rappin'. So if you like a little funky soul organ in your jazz, then this is going to be for you. like kind of bluesy riffs, and
definitely interesting.
Yeah, definitely worth checking out. It is a gatefold, and all of these, you know, the Blue Note classic vinyl series, most of them aren't gatefold, so this is cool that it's a gatefold. And then also they're all like audiophile reissues that are at non-audiophile prices, I guess. And they're mastered from the original analog tapes, and all done by Kevin Gray. So they should sound really great.
So we have the last Waltz, the band. This is the 3 LP version, and it's of their, you know, famous last show.
I get asked for that album all the time.
At least once a week. And
so that order, I had it on back order. It's a really great sounding Rhino reissue. And so I had 2 copies come in at once. And then I think today we just bought in a collection an original.
An early price, maybe not. I haven't looked it up yet.
Yeah. But either way, if you have asked me for that album, or you still need that album, reach out to me and let me know, because it's been a while since that one's been out of stock. So, okay, so we have Doja Cat, and it's called Planet Her. And I just love this picture on the back of her floating in space. She's sassy. So yeah, this is going to be extremely sought after, or, you know, popular. I believe that I think they're all black vinyl across the board. I could be wrong, but that's what I've heard anyway.
So we got a lot of metal. Start with the Armored Saint reissues back in stock. We have their first one, March of the Saint, and this is blue vinyl.
And
Delirious Nomads.
Delirious Nomad on yellow vinyl.
And Raising Fear, which is really an underrated one, on red vinyl. We'll probably try to keep these in stock
as long as they're
available. Great records, great band. Definitely worth checking out.
We've got Aretha Franklin, Amazing Grace. This is the 50th anniversary of Aretha Franklin's all-time best-selling album on limited edition white vinyl. So it is Aretha Franklin with James Cleveland and the Southern California Community Choir.
We have the new Pyrexia Gravitas Maximus, which death metal, kind of early on brutal death metal.
Are they from New York?
Great band, yeah. This is their new record.
I'm not going back to that Red Dead.
All right.
So we've got Erykah Badu, But You Can't Use My Phone. So this originally came out in 2015, and so this is a reissue, and it says Limited Shades of Purple Vinyl Series. Erykah Badu, if you're a fan of her, I would grab one. They'll probably go pretty quick.
Speaking of new brutal death metal, we have Vomit the Soul, Cold, their newest.
It looks like we have 2 different variants on that one too.
Yes. So
one says, well, I can't tell. It's got some kind of code, but we do have 2 different variants of it. All right. Bruce Hornsby, and it's called Afflicted, the follow-up to the critically acclaimed albums Absolute Zero and Non-Secure Connection, limited edition yellow vinyl. So, Bruce Hornsby.
So this is a clear black splatter, and it is the new Decapitated Cancer Culture. And
we've seen them in concert, haven't we?
A couple times, yes. So, kind of a strange cover.
All right, so we have Eyedress, and the album's called Mahalla Drive, and so he was in a group that's like an indie kind of noise pop psychedelic type band that's called Beanies, or no, Be-Eyes, and this is his solo, like part of his solo records, and I think if you're into like the kind of electronic-y indie noise pop type music, you should check out Eyedress.
Pull it up on YouTube. It's worth checking out.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Okay, so we have some King Diamond Conspiracy. This is one of the Metal Blade 40 releases and classic series, and it's Conspiracy, which is a great record. We try to keep King Diamond in stock when we can get it. So and these are new.
Yeah, I was gonna say we've got a bunch of King Diamond and Mercyful Fate.
We have a lot of Mercyful Fate, which we'll show here in just a minute.
You want me to go on?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is Dead, but it's spelled D-E-H-D, and the album is called Blue Skies, and it's on limited pink lipstick vinyl. And this is kind of like indie pop. I would think if you're a fan of like Snail Mail, J-Som, Sam Evian, that kind of stuff, check out Dead, D-E-H-D. Blue Skies is the album.
So Metal Blade just did all the Mercyful Fate classic series. This is the first EP, which was used to be impossible to get, but there's enough reprints of it now. It's kind of, but it's cool. They also did the compilations, The Beginning and Return of the Vampire.
And this is rare and unreleased. This is black vinyl, so is that black vinyl? But some of these are randomly colored, so.
Yeah, these were the two early comps. And then their first full-length, Melissa. And this is on yellow with black streaks. And then their second full-length,
Don't Break the Oath. And this is a black vinyl.
So, it's a great band.
And did you already do that one?
Oh, no, I didn't even know we had that. Also have the first King Diamond, Fatal Portrait. This is black vinyl.
So I think this one's been out of stock for a while. So this is Eminem Encore. I haven't seen it in a while. So.
Alright, so Peaceville reissued the Prophecies of Doom record, Acknowledge the Confusion Master. Originally came out as a split with Axe Grinder, but this is just the Prophecy of Doom side. It's great punk feel grindcore, single bass drums that are just incredibly fast, unbelievably fast, but really cool record. 1990 originally, and this is the brand new reissue. I don't really say anything else.
All right, so this one I kind of now think I should have gotten more than I did because I pulled it up and sampled it. I don't know. This group is really good, and they're called Good Morning is the name of the group. They're from Australia, I think. But it's a two-piece group, and they are kind of like in the vein of Parquet Courts and Modest Mouse. Kind of like that lo-fi indie. I really like what I heard. But the thing is, they think they have like a new album, and then they reissued like 3 other albums, 3 or 4, all on one day. And it's a group that nobody's asked us about before. So I didn't know like what to start off with because, you know, that's a lot of one group. But if you pull this up and like it, I think you will. I mean, if you like those groups. But so we have the option on red vinyl. Super
cool cover.
Yes. And then we have Basketball Breakups. And this is on white vinyl with, it comes with a free download. But yeah, so the group is called Good Morning. They are on Spotify. You can pull it up and listen to it. I think if you are a fan of Parquet Courts and Modest Mouse, you will definitely like it. But I also will try to, I don't know, depending on how these do, I'll try to get more in. And then I'll also try to work on the others and their newest one. I just didn't want to start off with so many different titles of a band that we don't get asked about.
So this is Pitney. I don't know. It's the new Brutality record, which is a really underrated band. And this has the B-side, which is worth getting it for alone, is 4 tracks live. They've kind of been like updated. They just sound really good. 3 of which are off their first record, and 4852 was off the last record, I believe. They also do, the A side has 2 brand new tracks on it.
I think it might
and
be
then
way
it
vinyl.
has, they put out a 7-inch in like 2008. It also has those 2 tracks on it.
Is that the one you opened up already?
Yeah. So we
Jerome
listened
kept
to it
one of those.
earlier. I really love this band.
He made it through about halfway through the day, and he said, "I can't wait any longer. I'm gonna have to do
this comes out tomorrow.
Yeah.
We don't have a whole lot copies, but I mean, there's probably not going to be a whole. I don't know, but it's definitely worth picking up if you like them, or if you like Florida death metal sound. You know, definitely worth picking up.
Okay, so here's some hip hop. We've got Chris Crack, and it's called Might Delete Later. It just says limited edition colored vinyl, and he is like Chicago area hip hop. And if you, I know he's appeared on some of the Your Old Droog, I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's good hip hop that has this, like, anyway, MF Doom was on a Your Old Droog album. Anyway, this is Chris Crack, and it's called Might Delete Later. So maybe the young people will be familiar with him.
So continuing on with the Sparks reissues, this is Exotic Creatures of the Deep, Sparks, and it's a great band. They're really, it's about time they got decent reissues for their catalog. Most people that like, I was talking to somebody earlier, most people that would like Queen or David Bowie would love Sparks. So. And
there's also another Sparks album that's like coming out again also tomorrow, being reissued tomorrow. I should have that tomorrow. It's just not in here yet. It's like in the box that's coming tomorrow. But so far I've got this one here now. So
yeah, it's a super cool cover.
And some of this era of Sparks, like in the early 2000s era or mid 2000s, you know, when it came out, some of them might have only been you know, like a UK release, or it's not like a worldwide release. Like, so it's nice that now these are being reissued to be more readily available.
Yeah, and their entire catalog is worth checking out. Really, they're bound to have something.
Yeah.
You're gonna like.
Okay, so I got in another copy of the Fleetwood Mac Rumors, the 2-disc 45 RPM Palace pressing. It is a little bit higher of a price version of this album, but everyone else says that it's like the best sounding version of this album. If you know, prefer 45 speed 2 LPs of one album's worth of music, then definitely might be worth springing for a little bit pricier of an option.
So we got more of the Forrest Gump soundtrack, 32 American classics on 2 LPs, and this compilation is famous enough. Really don't have to say anything about it, but it is like hit after hit after hit. So
okay, so this group is called Low Cut Connie, and it's called Get Out the Lotion, with a cover art to give you some nightmares. I think it's sort of like
The Cat and the Cream.
It's like indie kind of pop and kind of indie pop punk ish. I don't know, but yeah. So Low Cut Connie.
Did you show this one?
I haven't.
This is Never Let Me Go, the new Placebo, back in stock. We've been selling quite a few of these. We ran out of the indie exclusive, and now we're down.
We got more.
Oh, this is more the indie exclusive.
Yeah.
So we did have only the black, but
and like the past few orders, I've gotten a couple, and literally when we play our copy, people are like, "Who are you listening to?" And then they buy it. Literally,
this is
right there.
Probably their best record. I mean, I like Placebo, period, but yeah. I think this is probably their best record.
They have a lot of really great albums.
They do,
like,
but I still say this is...
Sleeping with Ghosts might be my favorite. Well, I don't know, because we're listening to this all the time.
Or Never Let Me Go. It's a great record.
So we've got the Get Up Kids on a Wire, and this is part of the Vagrant 25 anniversary colored vinyl versions. And then... oh, I got in another one of the Astro Creep music on vinyls. So I do have one out in the bins, but like it goes in and out of stock, and I guess I ordered it from 2 different places. So it's nice to have it back up because it's, you know, it'll go out of stock again.
Son House, forever on my mind. We have had this in recently.
Yeah. He's the key. He's
back
the.
in stock.
Is he the grandfather of the Delta Blues or the father of the Delta Blues?
Father of the Delta Blues.
So this one is the newest or most recent album, I believe, from a group called Turnover, and it's called All Together. This is limited edition purple vinyl. They're like indie pop punk as well, I believe, or maybe just in more pop than anything. I do have someone asked me if I could get any of their records in, and this one was in stock, so I went ahead and shipped it. And then I've got some of their other titles working on getting those in on off of back order.
So,
and I got another copy of the Weekend, the highlights, just for the bins. We also have the newest Weekend album, and.
But yeah, this is kind of a small order because our main order comes tomorrow. But we thought if we showed this today, we might be able to show some used tomorrow. I don't know.
We're going to try to get some used priced up for tomorrow.
So anyway, yeah, that's it.
That's it. Okay. Well, thank you so much for watching our videos. It really means a lot to us. And we just
also, we've been buying a lot of collections, stuff that we have been out of. Common stuff that since Record Store Day we've had trouble getting back in, like your Fall Guy and REO Speedwagon and stuff like that. The more common stuff is going to be full after this weekend, so
hopefully we'll get as much of it priced up today. So
Boston,
good stuff. So yeah, we'll try to aim for a video tomorrow. We'll see, but at least we got like a lot of the new releases shown.
So and we might put the other one up Saturday.
Yeah.
Good day. So.
We don't want to be like, you guys are going to be sick of us. Anyway, check out the band called Good Morning. They're really good. And have a great day.